Let's damage the gem. Nowhere to hide. There we go. There we go, easy injure. I could go after that guy now. Or get her, doesn't matter. I'm getting one of them. Injuring him, very good. Why the fuck did he vault? What the fuck is that animation? Here we go. Easy injure. I'm just gonna chase her. No, I'm gonna get him. Fuck it, let's injure everybody. I love that I can do this through walls. Hello my friends, I love all of you. It doesn't matter if you are from Jamaica.
BBC has been detected.
Nigeria or fucking Afghanistan, even if you are a Jew. I just wanted to say thank you for watching boy daily videos. But if you are not subscribed to my channel, well, I got your mother locked in my basement. Subscribe right now. Anyway, the new killer Kaneki, also known as the Ghoul from the Tokyo Ghoul franchise, is finally out, and in this video I will give you 5 tips that you should know before you start playing this killer. And every time there's a new killer in this game, I make a video like this. There's a whole playlist for tips and tricks for different killers, so check it out. Also keep in mind that these tips are not ranked in any particular order, meaning that the tip number 1 is not more important than the tip number 5, for example. This is not a top 5 video. So without further ado, let's start with the first tip for the new killer. Alright, so the first tip is do not touch your penis while playing Kaneki. And the reason why you don't want... No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so the first tip is use the environment to your advantage. And I know that it sounds like this is a very unspecific tip, but let me explain. Your power allows you to leap onto different obstacles as if you were a Spider-Man, and that actually lets you travel through the map almost as fast as I last in the bed. She isn't happy about it. And even though your power allows you to catch up to survivors pretty easily, if you are either on a hill or on a second floor of some building and you see the survivor dropping down to the first floor, don't even think about using your power because it will not work for some reason. It's basically that vertically falling down cancels your power or something like that. Okay, I'm editing the video right now and I remembered that it doesn't completely cancel your power. You are still able to leap onto obstacles from a vertical height, but you cannot use your power against survivors because it will automatically cancel your power. However, when a survivor is on some sort of a vertical structure and you aren't, well, take a look at this. Nice, that was cool. That was so cool, holy shit. Bamboozle works very well for this killer because when you enter the enraged mode, you get a little boost to your regular vaulting speed and you can use your power to vault pallets and windows.
Copy paste from Albert Wesker.
But vaulting a window by using your power will actually apply the effect of bamboozle to that window, and having an ability to jump through the window like a fucking Spider-Man and vault the window a little bit faster is pretty cool, not gonna lie. On the other hand, don't ignore dropped pallets, because that speed boost I was talking about will only apply to you if you are enraged, meaning that you have to have hit a survivor with your power at least once to get enraged. And the reason why you want to be enraged as much as possible is because when you are enraged, it gives you the third token to use your power. It's like an extra dash, you know what I mean? However, this killer's power doesn't really really work well when it comes to denying loops. This killer is pretty slow when it comes to vaulting, and some of you beginners might be thinking, oh, this is cool, I can actually be a fucking Spider-Man and vault pallets very fast. No, it doesn't work like that. Most of the time, if you will try to chase a survivor around a loop, and if you think that you can outsmart the survivor by using your power to vault a pallet, you will be disappointed by how slow you will actually vault that pallet. Instead, take your time and break those pallets. You will thank me later. By the way, I hate breaking pallets. I know how much it hurts. Another tip that I will give you is use the Legion's gameplay strategy. And yes, the way this killer is played is very similar to the Legion. Like very similar. It's like if the Legion started to lift weights, he would turn into Kaneki. What I mean by that is Kaneki is a god tier killer. He is an S tier killer when it comes to injuring survivors. Just think about it. You just need to leap onto the wall and dash at a survivor, and even if the survivor is already behind a wall, as long as this little mouth in the middle of your screen was open as soon as you started dashing onto that survivor, you will get a hit. And it doesn't matter if the survivor is hiding behind a wall, behind a pallet, if the survivor is on the second floor of some obstacle, you know what I mean? You will get a hit, and these survivors cannot really counter it. There is no way to counter this. That's why I believe that this killer will be very annoying for survivors, just like the Trickster and the Legion. But anyway, your goal is to keep every single survivor injured for as long as possible, and you can do that pretty easily. Perks that will reveal survivors' auras will be very good friends of yours. For example, Nurse's Calling is an absolute goated perk when it comes to this killer, because you will be able to see where the survivors are healing and you will be able to stop them. In fact, I believe that the meta for going against this killer will be not healing, because it is a time waster when you have to heal over and over again when you play against the Legion or Kaneki. On the other hand, just like the Legion, this killer starts suffering when every single survivor on the map is already injured, because Kaneki cannot down survivors with his power. He becomes pretty much an M1 killer, and yes, Kaneki is still stronger than the Legion because he has that mobility factor in his power. You know, you can travel through the map pretty quickly, which allows Kaneki to apply a lot of pressure onto survivors, and especially if the survivors are new to the game and if they haven't repaired too many generators, simply keeping them injured might actually scare a shit out of them, thus making you win the game pretty easily. However, going against more advanced players, well, it's gonna be tough, because besides keeping survivors injured, Kaneki cannot really do much. After he injures every single survivor on the map, he pretty much becomes an M1 killer. It doesn't change the fact that he is fun to play, it doesn't change the fact that he is pretty much a goated killer in the beginning of the match, but you know, there's a reason why this killer will never be an S tier killer. And the final tip is to apply pressure with deep wounds. Just like the Legion, you can inflict a deep wound state onto the survivors. Basically, when you hit a survivor with your second leap, it inflicts deep wounds, forcing them to stop and mend before they can heal, and this is a huge time waster for them, and time wasters, they are big opportunities for you. So aim to use that second leap on survivors who are isolated so far from their teammates. If you can follow up quickly or catch them in a dead zone, they will be stuck mending while you patrol or down someone else. It's a great way to slow down the game and keep survivors off objectives, which is a win for you. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you are into Dead by Daylight, make sure to subscribe, comment what do you think about these tips. I hope I helped you. It took me a while to make this video. I would appreciate it if you clicked that like button on this video. It's completely free. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.